Coming to a comfortable seated position. I like to sit on my blanket. We'll begin by breathing in and out through the nose. On the inhale, we're lengthening up through the spine. And on the exhales, we really want to feel like we're grounding into our thighs and our sits bones. Expanding the rib cage to the sides and the front and back on the inhales. And contracting on the exhales. Feeling a slight tuck in the low belly. We're going to go ahead and start to take some light movement in the shoulders. On the inhale, we draw the shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, going up. Exhale, release. Taking this with your own breath rhythm. Inhaling up. And exhaling, release. If you want to feel more activation on the inhale, you go up and squeeze. And on the exhale, when you go down, you feel the shoulder blades drawing downwards. Just if you want some added, I guess, muscle involvement. Nice and easy. Okay, let's go ahead and start to take full movement. Inhaling, drawing up, exhaling, rotating back. Hi everybody, we're starting in a seated position on our mats. And we're just taking some nice shoulder rolls. Make sure you have a blanket handy if you need one. We'll be mostly on the ground today. Rolling our shoulders backwards. And let's go ahead and switch directions. We're going to start rolling forwards. So inhale, we draw up. Exhale, we roll the shoulders forward. Nice and easy. Just a couple more breaths, feeling the spine lengthen on the inhales and the sits bones and thighs ground into the earth on the exhales while we do this movement. Let's take one more inhale, exhale. All right, let's bring our hands out to the sides. On the inhale, we open the palms up. Exhale, we flip the palms towards the back. Inhale, opening. Exhale. I guess kind of closing. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale, feeling the chest open. Exhale, feeling a slight round. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and bring the arms up to straight parallel. We're going to go ahead and circle, bringing fists, circle back towards the back of your mat. Okay, go ahead and switch, circle towards the front. All right, and go ahead and stop. Inhale, we lengthen here. Exhale, we're going to twist to the side. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Feeling the movement in the spine. Inhale. Exhale. On your own breath tempo, we're going to take 5 to each side, so this is 2. 3. Keeping length in the spine and the torso. Keeping those legs nice and grounded. 4. 5. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and exhale, going to the right, placing the left hand on the left knee or right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, start to turn the gaze over that right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, taking it over to the other side. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we start to gaze over the left shoulder. 1, 2, getting a full breath in and out through the lungs. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, go ahead and release the hands. Let's go ahead and take some gentle movements. On the inhale, you'll lengthen through the neck. Exhale, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, towards the left. As we do this, you want to feel like there's a thread kind of pulling your crown of your head so that you're lengthening through the neck even as we fold, so that we're not just dropping it. We want to feel length as we go over. Let's go ahead and do 2 more to each side. Keeping length in that spine, keeping that low belly engaged. Legs are grounding into the earth. 1 more to each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. Inhale. Let's go ahead and move our chin towards the right. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. 5 on each side. So that was 1. Inhale. Exhale. Maintaining engagement in the low belly. 2. Inhaling, getting nice and spacious in the ribs. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and rotate towards the right. Full rotations. Reaching the chin down as you go forward. Inhale, reaching that neck and that crown of the head back, so we're not collapsing in the neck. Nice, full movements, being aware of any kinds of sensations, maybe pausing as you go along in places that feel tight. Taking full inhales and exhales. 1 more full rotation on going this direction, and then we'll switch. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, let's go ahead and take it to the left. Being very aware, keeping the shoulders nice and loose. You can bring them in with the movement, but we're really trying to target the neck muscles. 2 more full rotations. Last one. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, arms extend overhead. Exhale, let's go ahead and fold over our legs. If you want, you can keep your blanket on your mat. Just open it up if you have pain in your knees. I do sometimes, so I like to keep it. Okay, wrists are right underneath our shoulders. Knees are underneath our hips. On an inhale, we drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, look up. Exhale, we round, tucking the tailbone. Pressing into hands and feet. Inhaling up and exhaling, curling. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping that belly still tucking in towards the spine. Just a couple more. Pressing into the whole hand. Last one. Go ahead and meet in a neutral spine. On the inhale, lengthen that right leg back behind you and the left hand in front of you. You can stay here like this or begin to feel them reach and lift. 1, 2, pressing into that left leg and that right hand. 3, feeling that right leg and the left hand reaching away. 4, 5, exhale. Go ahead and bring them down. Inhale, taking it to the opposite direction. You can stay here again or begin to lift, but we're mostly looking for length. 1, keeping our pelvis even. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, lowering down. All right, we're gonna come into a high plank on our knees. So maybe scooting your legs a little bit back, bringing shoulders right over the wrists, inhaling here. Exhale, lowering all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, reaching the chest forward, bending the elbows, drawing the elbows back, cobra. And exhale, going into a child's pose. We're gonna take 6 of these. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach the chest forward, reach the toes back. Exhale to child's pose. That's 2. Inhale, keeping that belly tucked. Exhale. When we bend our elbows, inhale. Exhale. We want to make sure that they're bending straight back. Inhale. Exhale. If our elbows are bending out to the sides, inhale, we're more likely to hurt our shoulders. Exhale. So just be very aware of what your arms are doing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's 4. 2 more. Keeping the breath nice and steady. Pressing through the hands, last one. Staying here in our child's pose, bringing the big toes together. Sending those hips back towards the heels. Your knees can be wide, or maybe you bring them closer together. All right, inhale, coming back up to our all fours position. Shoulders under the hip, or shoulders over the wrists, knees under the hips. Inhale, we're gonna draw that right leg forward, coming into a nice low lunge. You can keep your hands around the sides. Maybe you bring both hands to the inside. And inhale, we lengthen. 1. If you can't get your palm on the ground, you can make fists. 2. 3, making sure that knee's right over that right ankle. 4. 5. Inhale, placing the hands on the thighs. Wiggling that foot back towards the center. We're going to press into our thigh with our hands, lengthening out through the torso. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, bringing the right hand to the hip. Inhale, reaching the left arm overhead. Exhale, we're going to tilt towards our right, keeping nice length in the left side. 1. Gaze can be down at the floor, straight ahead, or up at the ceiling. 3. Breathing, pressing into those legs, keeping the belly nice and tight. 4. 5. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, let's plant our hands. Step that right foot back. And let's move to the left. Inhale, coming forward. Okay, same options. You can keep your hands down or come onto the fists. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, we drop our shoulders back. 1. 2. Left knee over left ankle. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, coming up, maybe placing the opposite hand on top of the thigh first, and then the next hand. Inhale, pressing in, lengthen. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Left hand comes to the waist. Inhale, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, tilting towards the left. 1. Same options for the gaze, down at the floor, straight ahead, or up at the ceiling. 2. Lengthening all the way through those right fingers. 3. Keeping the hips nice and level. 4. 5. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing the hands. Step that right foot back. Let's go ahead and tuck our toes. Exhale, sending the hips back. Coming into our first downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet, through the legs. All right, we're going to begin to bring the left foot to the middle. And on an inhale, we're going to reach that right leg up. Keeping our hips nice and level. Feeling that right foot reach. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, release, switching the legs. Inhale, extend that left leg up. 1. 2. And it doesn't have to be too far up. Just go where it's comfortable. 3. We want to maintain levelness in our hips. 4. 5. Okay, stepping the feet a little bit wider. From here, we're gonna reach the left hand across towards our right leg. 1, balancing here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release that left hand, right side to left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and release. Coming down onto the legs, walking the hands up, maybe removing the blanket if you'd like to. Coming onto the hips, extending the legs out in front of you. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, pressing downwards through the legs, through the hands. Let's go ahead and inhale, reach the arms forward. And exhale, reaching towards either the big toes, ankles, or shins. Inhale, we pull back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reaching the heart forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, release, bringing the feet together, drawing the hips as close, or drawing the heels of the feet as close to the hips as possible. Bringing thumbs to the balls of the feet, opening the feet up. Inhale, lengthening. Maybe you're just working on drawing those knees down towards the floor, activating the thighs to get them closer. Or on an exhale, you're going to start to fold forward, keeping the spine nice and long. If you're working on the thighs, I want you to stay upright. We're trying to get the knees as close to the ground as we can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up if you're with me. We're going to send those feet wider into a nice wide diamond, grabbing onto the shins. Inhale, we lengthen. We're all going to go ahead and curl and start to fold, bringing the forehead towards the towards the feet, maybe bringing the hands out in front of us or onto the tops of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up. Let's go ahead and stay here. Exhale, coming onto our back, keeping the feet in this position. Maybe moving the hips closer. Supta Baddha Konasana. Legs can be wider, or maybe you draw the heels closer to the pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing the hands around the thighs. Inhale, draw the knees up. Planting the feet. And actually, we're going to go ahead and exhale, extend them all the way down. If you have your blanket, you're going to bring it closer and you're going to fold it one more time. So if you had it wide, you're going to fold it 2 more times because we want it nice and thick. This. On an inhale, we're going to bring the legs up. And if you'd like to, you can plant your feet and stick that blanket underneath your sacrum. It's just nice to have a little added support underneath the hips. Sometimes 1. So legs are just straight up, pointing the toes or flexing, whatever feels best. If it's in your practice to come into shoulder stand, feel free to do that. 3. We hold this for 10. And if you're on that blanket, I'm going to encourage you to allow your belly to relax down into the blanket. 4. Same goes for everybody not on the blanket with legs straight up. You're going to try and relax the belly down into your mat. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Gaze is at the toes, releasing the shoulders into the earth. 10. Everybody exhale, bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Hugging them a little bit. Okay, go ahead and plant the feet. Lift the hips up if you have the blanket underneath you and remove it. Drop the hips back down. And from here, we're going to come into our Shavasana. So you can widen out the feet if your low back is hurting, planting them on the sides of your mat and allowing the knees to drop in, or extending the legs wider than the hips, feet falling out to the sides. Wherever you're at, the arms are down around your sides, shoulders releasing, hands facing up towards the ceiling. We're releasing our body into the earth, calming the mind, calming the body. I'm going to come out. You stay here. If you want to use your blanket over your body, feel free to. You can even bring some pillows under your knees if you'd like to. Begin to deepen your breath. Allowing movement to come back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, rotating wrists and ankles. Inhaling, bringing the knees into the chest. Exhale, roll onto one side, coming into fetal position. Using the arm of that side under the head as a pillow. Pausing here. Looking inward with compassion and non-judgment. Sending peace and gratitude throughout. Planting your hands around you. Press into the hands. Inhale, coming up to a comfortable seated position. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, thumbs come to sternum. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be filled with loving kindness. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.